The WTF BFD podcast live.
We are live from Graham's Greenhouse and Landscaping. It's their 125th anniversary, and with me here is Fred Graham. Now, Fred, you're a fifth-generation owner, right?
Yes, I am. Fifth generation. There's three of us. Myself, my brother Ben, and my cousin Kevin Tingley.
So, 1891, you started with George Graham. Was he immigrate here from Scotland? Is that correct?
Yes. George Graham, from the records we have found, came over when he was 16 years old, and we don't have any records on if he came over with family or friends, but it actually seems like at 16 years old he came over by himself, and landed in New York City.
How did he? How does a 16-year-old get enough money for passage in 1891?
I don't know how they did it back then, man. I mean, that's got to be a heck of a leap of faith there to just hop on a boat and take a trip across the ocean.
And it's incredible too, the journey that he had to take once he was here. He had finally saved up enough money to open a greenhouse. He opens it. It's only open a couple years, and then a hailstorm takes it out.
That's right. So yeah, he went from New York City to the Bradford area and started at this this greenhouse type place where he worked for in Derrick City. Did that for a couple years, and then it seems like in his 20s he built his first greenhouse, and it was kind of short-lived because a hailstorm came in and just wrecked shop on this greenhouse.
I think there's a picture of it. If you had a chance to see the opening there's a shot of it. And what is the legend? Only 3 panes of glass survived?
Yes, yeah. So, back then, I mean, glass and hail doesn't really mix, and and when that's what keeps all your plants warm, it was a giant catastrophe. I mean, the legend is 11 panes of glass made it through, and all the plants, got ruined in the cold weather.
That's incredible. And then he moved. That was on Jackson, right? And then he moved to another location on Jackson?
No, and then and it was, I guess, near Jackson, but then a spot on Seward Ave, and opened a second one. And, that went a couple of years, and then a boiler exploded and, again, wrecked shop. And luckily no injuries were, no one was injured seriously, and it was just a loud bang that really woke up the neighborhood. But again, really ruined things and enough that, it was demolished and he had to build again.
How do you do that? How do you go through 3 greenhouses, to pull yourself back up? And at that point, he only was, maybe in his 30s?
Yeah.
And he started over 3 times?
Yep. That's one of those things where you wish you had wish you go back in time and talk to these people, but we don't have any records, no first-hand recollection anymore of how he picked himself up, how he made it work, how he built another one. But
and he's got to be one of those guys too that even if he was around to tell you, he wouldn't tell you. He would just be like, I did what I had to do.
Yeah, probably. Probably. So, but it's definitely very, very proud to think of that. All the adversity and challenges, and it kept picking himself up and keep going.
That's crazy. Another thing that was cool that I read, your aunt Janice made this awesome book, a history of your family, that scraps and things that she put together. It's really cool. But a cool thing in there was the skating pond. I had no idea about this, but this was a Bradford staple. Everyone had to go during the winter and go to the Graham skating pond.
It was a big deal. So that was the 3rd greenhouse on Seward Ave, which that's many of our parents and grandparents will have memories of, that as little kids going to the Graham pond. But in the winter it was a big thing. The Grahams even went out and shoveled it and took care of it, and then they had a little shack out back that they sold hot chocolate, hot dogs.
Nice. Entrepreneurs all the way through.
Everywhere they saw a chance, they struck. Yeah.
I thought I saw something too that the city even put lights in, street lights.
Yeah,
at night.
yeah, that's
I mean, that had to be a big deal. That had to be a huge thing.
I know,
back then.
yeah. You gotta like
In
get
the
people
early-
involved
yeah,
and
20s
funding
and
and
30s.
everything. Yeah, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So then they were at that Seward location until, or in the late 70s.
Yes, yeah, mid 70s. Eminent domain happened. Yeah, the
Old Uncle Sam came through.
old
huh?
Uncle Sam said, "Hey, I need this land." So they came through and took it, and you know, they pay you and send you on your way.
Good luck.
So they went ahead and built this location.
Where we are now at 1111 East Main Street.
Yes, yes, yes.
What do you know? What was here before that?
No,
Was that just
you have
open?
to ask Billy Graham or Candy. A swamp.
A swamp.
Good rabbit hunting. I hear my dad yelling. In
And
the
you had to go and
background.
ruin it with your greenhouse. So
Yeah.
you guys have been here what, 40 years almost?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we're going on that. Yes,
That's incredible.
Yes. So we got a lot out of this greenhouse, you know, for 40 years.
Yeah.
So it definitely paid itself over. Yeah.
And the big thing coming up now is this renovation.
That's right.
You showed me a little bit of the demolition the other day. I mean, it's incredible. Several offshoots of the greenhouse have already been torn down. You're ripping up old cinder blocks.
Yes.
It's the whole thing's in swing.
We are ripping and tearing. We've been having what we call Demolition Thursdays, and we just
There's a
yeah.
shout out.
Our greeners get excited. They come in. We give them sledgehammers and power tools and skid steers, and we just start ripping things. You
That's
know,
awesome, yeah.
But yeah, it's been a long time coming, and we're excited that all the pieces of the puzzle finally fell into place, and things are moving forward. Yeah, very
Beautiful.
excited.
That's awesome, man. So we got a little crash course of the history. We can get into more a little bit later. But what's going on right now today? What do we have going on?
Today we are celebrating our history here, celebrating our past generations. So our 125th anniversary, Graham Florist, Graham's Greenhouse and Landscaping. You know, over the years we have separated, but we still come from one company. We still promote each other. So the two of us come together and celebrate this historic you know, period in our lives.
Yeah.
here.
Especially in Bradford. I think maybe there's one oil company that's been in business a little bit
Minor
longer.
Run Oil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So that's amazing.
It is, and you know, it's really awesome. Like the community, everyone's getting behind us and celebrating it. You know, the Bradford era came up and did several articles for us, and it's really awesome to see everyone get excited about it. And even we got a letter in the mail, like a statement from our state senator, who
Wow.
congratulated us on our 125th year anniversary.
That's something to put in the scrapbook for Aunt Janice.
Right in the scrapbook. You got it. Yeah.
No,
Aunt
that's pretty
Janice,
cool,
here
man.
it is.
But yeah, so you got games here, you got food, you got what else is going on? We got cornhole,
We got some great giveaways, which we haven't gotten into yet, but we're going to start handing out some raffle tickets. We got my Aunt Candy has a whole bunch of roses we're going to give away. Everyone's going to walk away with here with roses. We're going to raffle off some just door prizes, some planters, some Graham's Greenhouse and Landscape and swag.
nice.
And then, of course, our grand prize is going to be a $500 landscaping gift card.
That's nothing to sneeze at,
That's right.
even if there is pollen on it. Greenhouse joke.
Zing pow.
And on that high note, I think we're going to go to break, and we're going to talk to your brother and your dad, maybe, and your Aunt Candy.
Let's get them up
If
here.
we can get them up here?
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
All right, Jeremiah, take us out.